This is Sacinandana Maharaj. He's associated with ISKCON for the past 50 years and in the entire world. Are you able to sit on the floor? Should we get a chair for you? It's okay, very okay.
Radha. Radha.
Bring a garland for them.
Winter is coming. Cold.
He's saying cold weather is here. Please have a seat. Maharaji, their question is, how can we see Vrindavan with a spiritual vision? Because in modern times, there is so much pollution, overpopulation, noise, etc. Our vision is affected by three modes of material nature: mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Will you understand in Hindi?
And I also understand with the heart a little bit.
He will understand by the heart. Yes. Okay, we will send it later. Our eyes, our vision is covered by three modes: mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Vrindavan is beyond these three modes. It is beyond Maya, it is beyond time. This pollution of our vision, seeing good and bad qualities in people, how we see the environment, it's in our vision. Vrindavan is Sachidanand. Vrindavan is a form of God, an embodiment of love. Radha Krishna were here, are here, and will always be here. They are wandering here. They did their pastimes here. Pastimes are happening now, and the pastimes will continue. But our vision should be pure. If our vision is pure, then
तो सर्वम खलमिदम ब्रह्म, सब जगह मत्तः परतरम नान्यत किंचिदस्ति धनंजय.
no one is there but Krishna. Our vision is impure. That's why we see good person, good conduct, bad conduct in the world. We see this, right? Because if our vision, Vrindavan, is polluted, or a person is corrupt, that's how we see it. There is no person here. Only Radha Krishna and their personal associates and the ones who get their mercy. Like you have come to Vrindavan, you have been blessed with mercy. So you're not a person right now. You're an embodiment of mercy, the mercy of Ladli Ji Shri Radha. Ladli Ji has dragged you. Now we won't see your virtues of faults. We will see her mercy.
वृंदानि सर्व महता मपहाय दूराद वृंदाटवी मनुसर प्रणेन चेतः सत्तारणी कृत स्वभाव सुधार सौगम राधा भिधान मिह दिव्य निधानमस्ति.
Oh brother, oh mind, listen to me. Give up great spiritual practice and its goals. Take shelter of Vrindavan. Here, her nature is to deliver you, to provide bliss. She never gets upset. Our Maharani Ji, Ladli Ji, Shri Ji, Shri Radha, this is her palace. If you come to Vrindavan, take shelter of Vrindavan, then Ladli Ji will change your vision. When?
चश्मा नित्य बिहार को दियो बिहारिन मोए.
Like we can't see well, but if we get prescription glasses, then we can see well. So Ladli Ji will give us such glasses to see. Chidanand's spiritual Vrindavan was there. Chidanand Vrindavan is here. Spiritual Vrindavan will always remain. We will see that. That's when we see Radha Krishna, their divine leelas, pastimes. So our heart right now is afflicted with three modes of Maya. We should chant so much that our vision becomes divine. Krishna says in Gita, Tre gunya vishay veda, nistre gunyo bhavarjana. So when our heart is beyond the material modes, our vision is beyond these three modes, then we can see Vrindavan. Otherwise, we will just see big buildings. Some people here are not so nice. It may seem the environment here is not like before. It's not like that. Change happens in the world created by Brahma. Change does not affect the Dham. The Dham is ever existing, Sachit Anand. Change affects our vision. That's why we see change. For example, Duryodhana did not have divine vision, and therefore he could not see Krishna as God. And Bhishma Ji, Vidurani Ji, Vidur Ji, and the Mahatmas who had divine vision, they could see Krishna as Sachit Anand. If our vision is purified, then we will see Sacinandana and Vrindavan. It is here today, will remain, and we will realize that Vrindavan cannot be polluted. Like the soul can never have impurities. I think we are the body, then we get impurities. I have lust and anger. No, they can never touch the me element. But if we associate this me with the body, with the mind, then imperfections arise. Similarly, this Vrindavan is spiritual. It is Sachit Anand. You can see Vrindavan from America. It will seem very close. But if your vision is not pure, then you cannot see Vrindavan, even when you are here. Therefore, our vision should be pure. Ask for Radharani's mercy and chant the name given by your Guru. Then your vision will be purified. Second question. Maharaji, their second question is, how can we see that the name of Krishna and Krishna are non-different? When we are focused so much on chanting that when we say Radha, we see Radha. And we hear it internal ears, Radha. And we say it with our internal tongue, Radha. All three are one. Vision, mind, and listening. Then in the name, the form will manifest. Then you will trust that Krishna and his name are non-different. Radha's name is non-different than Radha. First, chant the name constantly, thinking it to be Guru's mercy, and the name should sink in. First in Vaikari speech, then Madhyama, breath, then Paschanti, mind, then Param, beyond that. When you chant with Paravani, then you see Krishna. Krishna resides in his name. Krishna's name, Krishna is there. Radha's name, Radha is there. The name itself is Shri Krishna. Shri Krishna is his name. We will realize this when the name and our heartbeat is one. Right now, we should practice chanting with every breath. Name will manifest the form. And when you attach the form, then Leela manifests. The sequence is, the name first destroys impurities, sins, and inclination towards sin. The strong desire of senses to enjoy. The name first destroys these. Then in the name, you get a glimpse of the form. Then attachment to the form leads to meditation on Leela, and Leela meditation manifests your spiritual form, servant mood, gopi mood, sechari mood, whichever mood is provided by the Guru. Then he enters Leela. The name is very glorious, but you have to chant from the heart. By speech, the name destroys the sins. But if your conduct is sinful, then even though form is in the name, we won't see it. First, sinful, prohibited conduct should be stopped. No sins and chanting the name, then the form will manifest in the name. You won't have to explain, you will see it. Krishna's name is Krishna's form. There is no difference at all. If you see a difference, then more powerful than Krishna is his name. Name is the master and the named is his servant. When the master is there, he will have to come. The Lord will have to come. So the name is greater. So if we latch on to the name with this feeling, think it's greater than even Krishna, then we will have the faith. We will realize the glory that greater than Krishna is his name by his unlimited mercy. When Lord Ram touched a stone, Ahilya Ji, who had become a stone, she got her spiritual form. And when the name is chanted on the tongue, then millions, billions, countless attain God. When God incarnates, how many were liberated? But even today, Krishna's name is helping countless attain God. Therefore, name is greater than the named. If you love the name so much, then nothing will be left to know. All knowledge will arise. Shri Krishna's sweet beauty, Shri Krishna's sweet pastimes, the great state of Krishna's love, these are all embedded in the name. One who doesn't chant the name, regardless of how many scriptures he studies, he cannot love Krishna. One who chants the name, all knowledge and love of Krishna manifest in his heart. Therefore, first have faith in the name, first chant by the speech, then your throat, then your heart, then every pore of your body.
रग रग बोले तब कछु स्वाद नाम को पावे.
Explain to them later. Maji, they have another question. What is the best way to chant and do kirtan? We address this. The best way to chant is whatever we are chanting, we should write in our mind. Krishna. We are watching and listening eternally. Now the mind will not focus, it will try to run. But if you focus, then in a very short span of time, you will make a lot of progress. We are seeing Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. We are listening to the same chant. We are seeing the same chant. So we're meditating on the name. We are chanting it. We are humming it inside. And by hearing it, we are getting blissful. Not thinking of anything else. Only meditate on the name, only chant the name, only listening to the name. Our mouth is shut, but we are chanting internally. We are seeing it eternally. We are hearing it eternally. No other desires. We only desire to meet Krishna. Then very soon you can be accomplished Siddh, meaning love of God, having conquered Maya. Write this in the mind over and over again. The mind will give up and say, make me do whatever you want, but not this. And if you're focused and write the name, then very soon you will see the Lord in person. Maharaji, what about Kirtan? Yes, Kirtan should be
Uchchaiswarastam bad sarvadaiva.
Kirtan should be done loudly. The softer the japa is, its effect increases 10 times over. Like 10 times greater than Vachik is Upanch. And 10 times greater than Upanch is Mansik. But the Kirtan should be loud. The louder and more beneficial it is, animate and inanimate, whoever hears it, they too benefit. Therefore, Kirtan should be loud. But don't sell the Kirtan. Don't desire anything in exchange for Kirtan. Then it will help one attain God. If we do Kirtan and we sell it, then we don't benefit. I will do Kirtan for 2 hours and pay me this much. And if you accept this payment, then you won't get Krishna Prema. Free. No fees. Do Kirtan, do Pranam, and leave. Even if they offer prasad, take a small bite. Take nothing. Then Kirtan will benefit everyone and will give us Krishna Prema. Do Kirtan loudly, but do not please anyone. Only to please Krishna. Not to get anything from anyone, only for their well-being. When great Vaishnavas did Kirtan, the world benefited. Our Kirtan will have an effect when we give up greed and give desire for honor. We should not even think that someone should say he is a Kirtanier, a nice devotee.
Amanina man dena.
We desire no honor, but respect everyone. Even if someone abuses us, we will still tolerate and do Kirtan for him. Like when Haridas Thakur was being whipped, he still said Hari Bol, desiring well-being of even the executioners. If we do Kirtan like this, with tolerance, honoring others, being humble, no desire for anything in return, then Krishna will be subjugated.
Nam sankirtanam yasya sarva papa pranasanam.
Nam Sankirtan destroys all sins.
So I have not understood everything in words, but so much Shakti, so much clarity came by your personality.
Maharaji, he didn't understand all the words, but by his Shakti, his heart is feeling a lot of purity. Yes. Shri Krishna Kripa. That I don't have to translate.
I wish you all the best, and I'm very grateful to what you.
Maharaji is praying to God for you, and he's very grateful.
I'm looking forward to the translation. Also, words are also important.
He's saying he's waiting for the translation so he can understand all your words. Bring a veil that was offered to Shriji. Give it to him. He's a Mahabhagavat, a great devotee of God. He's chanting and engaging many in chanting. He was under the shelter of great saints. This is a prasad offered to our Shri Radha. This is to offer to Shriji already. It's a prasadi from our Radharani. Obeisances to you. Dandavat, Dandavat. Thank you all for your mercy.